Okay, this was definitely way too good to pass up. This is If BLM Was Honest by AwakenWithJP, and he just posted this. And usually, if a creator posts something, I won't hop immediately on it unless I'm like here. But if he dropped this, I have to see this, man, because I've been saying forever that BLM is just like, I can't even find the words at the core, because I know me saying this will probably separate me. It will completely alienate me from a group of people. I don't really care, actually. And yeah, BLM was the stupidest shit ever. I realized in the beginning the intention of maybe the, no, you can't say that. You can't say the intent behind creating it and then what it became. A little bit of that intention had to have been ill will in the beginning. Even look at the thumbnail, because this is exactly what I said. Look at that. Let's start this, because yeah, it's like, one video I loved was Morgan Freeman literally saying in an interview, because it's common sense, it doesn't take Morgan Freeman with the title of, what is Morgan Freeman, best voice actor, best actor, I don't know the awards he had, but it doesn't take a person with a title given by other people, understand that, a title by other people with this legendary status, which is still a belief of other people, not to say Morgan Freeman isn't great, to literally say in an interview, how do we get rid of race and race problems? Stop talking about it. So BLM is kind of like the how do we get rid of race? Let's put money into protesting and everything, and let's just receive donations to, I don't even understand, man. It's just right in front of y'all, bro. It doesn't take people like Morgan Freeman or all these. It takes you yourself to just see past the dumb shit, man. The dumb shit. All right, let's go. Let's just go, man.
Can you put these in the duffel bag along with the others? Hi, here at BLM, there's been some controversy surrounding us lately in our efforts to become filthy rich, with some people saying we don't actually stand for the black community and represent them in our efforts to become filthy rich. So let me clear up all the social justice surrounding the controversy by telling you what we stand for with our actions. By the way, we'd be happy to receive your donations today, so go ahead and do it. We've strategically chosen our name so that if you don't support our mission to destroy the nuclear family and demoralize society with our Marxist values and criminal activity, then it implies you don't like black people and therefore are a racist.
Yep.
And with that kind of coercion motivating you, you might care to sign up for a monthly recurring donation program on our website to help bolster our revenue in the name of social justice while proving you're not a racist. And if you donate today, you can rest assured that your money will be equitably embezzled so that our founders can buy yet another mansion in an exclusive neighborhood. Our founders prefer to live in all white neighborhoods, so please donate generously. When our founders aren't having to resign because system.
Oh my gosh. And like I said, all the people put BLM on their tags are they're getting programmed, they're getting brainwashed. So it's not to them, but the idea of BLM is just stupid. Like oh man, it's really sad. It's really sad. Yep. Never mind. I guess yeah, the founders. Never mind. I don't know if there was good intention in the beginning. That's actually crazy. That's a lot of money that could go into way better projects, but it went to a $6 million mansion. That's insane, bro. What do you even say to that? Oh my gosh.
Systemic racism caught them embezzling again. Our donation portal will be open so you can sleep well at night.
You know what? I just want to drop this in the video because I feel like this needs to be said for a lot of people who are watching this. You guys want to know something? Yeah. Yeah. After yesterday and everything, I was just researching. Did you know that? Well, one, BLM is deliberately trying to create division, and not only that. Yeah, dude, I feel like saying this on this video because, honestly, if you're watching this video and you're one of AwakenJP's, people who are checking out his videos and then find me through a reaction, I'm going to give you some more enlightenment or wake you up a little bit. Did you know, one, that there is a complete divide amongst, I don't even want to say our own people because they're not my people, but I'm Native American, but I've been grouped in black, like Black American. And not only that, the actual Africans, Southern Africans who came over here, don't even associate with Black Americans or even like Haitians. They call themselves, and now you can find these videos, but you have to dig. You have to really dig, because I don't know if the internet censors them or hides them, but deep down I know that this sits with a lot of them, that they don't even want to associate with Black Americans. This game gets deep. Don't know where all this evil came from, but it gets deep. Gets hella deep. And I swear BLM makes me think of that. Like, you know how I was just saying, like, there's that separation between blacks, like they want to make sure. There's a lot of them that feel this way. A lot of Haitians. It's like, it's almost like even the divide with having the upper echelon. I was talking with my cousin about this yesterday. I was like, wow. I was like, that is just as bad as when, say, it's not, I don't want to say it's all black Americans who choose to go to college, but they create the divide of, they create that college, like, bird brain mind of hate the street blacks because they didn't go to college. There are so many slashes in division, so much psychological programming going on that it's actually insane. It's actually insane. So I feel good to take this video to talk about that, because yeah, it's fucked. It's really insane. And I feel like that for that, the ones he just said that are the founders and were buying mansions and shit with the money are the types of blacks that remove themselves, almost like, you know, let's say it. What's his name? Let me see if I get the name right. Yeah, Tyler Perry. Or even listen to Dr. Sebi. He said it. He said Oprah, all these black leaders in America, they're not interested in the health of the advancement of the black. Like, yeah, I think it's way worse. There's a lot of dark going on, man.
White guild is still strong enough to compel you to donate. At BLM, please donate generously. When our founders aren't having to resign because systemic racism caught them embezzling again, our donation portal will be open so you can sleep well at night knowing your white guild is still strong enough to compel you to donate. At BLM, we get directly involved in local communities with boots on the ground efforts. Who's been at the scene of nearly every riot over the past 2 years?
Let me say that too. Yeah. Let me say that too, because I'm getting stuck out of the reaction. Look up the Aboriginals. Look up the Aboriginals.
Us, that's who. We believe that silence is violence, and actual violence is social justice. We know in our hearts that nothing says equity like throwing a brick through the window of a white shop owner.
Yeah.
That shop was owned by a black man.
Oh, damn.
Well, he was clearly an Uncle Tom, so he just got what was coming to him. If diversity is strength, then embezzlement is power. Come on, guys. It takes a lot of funding to defund the police, so please donate. As innovative thinkers...
42... What was it? 92 million to be exact? What was it? Like 42... It takes 92 million to defund the police?
We know that social justice is created by destroying society while evading the justice system with the help of very friendly Soros-backed DAs. Equity is what we stand for, and the more you donate, the more equity we have in our real estate portfolios. As the leaders of the modern-day civil rights movement, we say that you should judge a person based on the color of their skin, not the content of their character. It's also coincidentally the definition of racism, which is a very racist definition of racism. Conversely, Martin Luther King Jr. said you should judge a person based on the content of their character, not the color of their skin. But that was a long time ago, and besides, like,
Yeah,
what do
he's
white people
outdated.
know anyway, we're proud to
Facts, he's outdated. That's okay. You know, who cares about him, right?
receive major funding
Christ,
from
brother.
George Soros. With big donations coming in from kind-hearted people like that, you can know that being a part of our movement will help you become a better person. Just like George Soros. To help end racism, we make everything about race. We understand that in underprivileged communities, 65% of children grow up without their fathers around. And statistically speaking, this leads to poverty and crime. So to help this, we're on a mission to destroy the nuclear family so even less children will have the opportunity to have their fathers around.
That's so
and based on the math that
crazy.
we did in our third mansion that we bought with your donations, that's exactly what we need in order to turn these statistics around. But with that,
You know, it's things like this that make me believe people who think like the government and everything are like a bunch of lizards and they're like lizards running around. It makes me think that, you remember those hoax videos? I can't say if they're hoax because I don't even know what reality is. Have y'all watched JP's last stream, man? He said that, man. He said, if you came to me with some evidence, I watched this because it was so beautiful. It felt like I was watching just really a reflection of myself. He was like, he can't even tell what reality is anymore, man. He said I wouldn't even be surprised if you told him that like it was actually like the Matrix and we were hooked up in the back with some, like, you know how the Matrix is if you watched it. Like he was like in those pods. And I don't even blame him. You hear shit like this and it's like, how did it get here? Like part of it is definitely we allowed it, but it's like, and I'm even grouping myself in the we, and I've been seeing through the bullshit since I was like a wee little boy. So it's like, I don't even know. I don't even know. I can't wrap my head around it. It's insane. It's actually insane. But it literally makes me think that some of these people are literally they're wearing blackface. It's like they're actual black people wearing blackface. Not actual black people. They're actual lizards wearing blackface or something. Man, damn. You know what's cool though? No, you know what? No.
said, we truly rather you just abort your children to keep them from having any kind of chance. And don't.
Damn. That's so damn. Let's go back to that. We gotta run that back, but money. It's funny how like it starts coming out when money, like I really feel like this is a truth I've heard, man. It just resonated with me the first time I heard it, and I think it was Dave Ramsey. I think, you know, everyone has their weird stuff they say, but Dave Ramsey, the one thing he said that I heard someone else say after I heard him say it was that money amplifies the characteristics or pain that is already there if they don't find happiness within themselves. And I mean, that's very obvious, but it just was dope how he said it, because when I think about that, like they're out here buying mansions with the money, it's like it's just amplifying how much of like a scum that they are. It's insane. It's insane. Would you guys call these necessary evils? The balance of light and dark. You need people like this.
We truly rather you just abort your children to keep them from having any kind of chance. And don't you even consider for a moment that there's a difference between the statement Black Lives Matter and the organization Black Lives Matter, because that would ruin our whole plan of creating diversity and inclusion within our bank accounts. A lot of privileged people fly on private jets. So our founders take on the burden of using your donated money to fly private, so you don't have to carry the burden of having us use your donated money to benefit you or anyone else who isn't us. So in the name of racial justice, quit thinking and start donating today. Underprivileged people of color are depending on you to help us upgrade from a mid-sized regional private jet to an intercontinental 737. So you'll have to forgive me if I'm too caring, but I think
I love that he said the actual planes.
Underprivileged people deserve that. So donate today.
Wow.
Unless you're a racist.
Okay. Okay, I want to hear his sponsor.
Veda and I are very...
I think I'm going to watch it after this video, but there's one thing I'm going to say. You know what's cool is, along with that not even knowing what reality is things are so all over the place that it even makes you think, like, the releasing of that information, what if that's even part of the plot? It's like black people hate each other enough already, so like let's make it happen even more. Like let's create even more of a divide. Cause think about it. Why does all that come out now? Like that's why I don't pay attention to the news. I don't think he does either. He said in his live stream he hasn't watched the news since, what was it, 2020 or something? It's just so fresh in my mind because it was yesterday, but it makes me think. It's like even these articles and blogs that pop up, or the people that do the digging in the research firm, it's kind of like paying attention to the articles. And it's like, you gotta also think, why would it be released? Would it be released just to distract us even more? Just to pull your attention away from something else? Just like, boom, that new thing popped up. I don't know if your video gets flagged with saying it, but you know, the pox popped up, and then it's like, there's that, and then now it's this. Unless this isn't fresh, this is just like he did, like his team, maybe probably has a team now, right? And did their research and found this stuff about BLM, and it was already an idea in the making. But if it's like new news coming out, it's like, it does just seem like it's another part of the agenda. Because I mean, by this point we know, and I'm pretty sure before I was born, media was already being controlled. So it's like, this is probably a controlled drop that all this comes out. Oh, breaking news: the BLM founders buying mansions. I just hear distraction. Cool to know what's going on if it's really happening, but it's kind of like the thing that happened with you guys remember when they said they were arresting a bunch of the elites, like, or that maybe he actually was. I'd like to think that was true. Who knows? But I still think they're all friends. But like, I think it was Trump, when Trump was like apparently, like, funny enough to mention to Oprah, I'm pretty sure like people like Oprah and a bunch of others got arrested. Like he was going in arresting a bunch of people. But you never know, because one, there was never any footage, and two, it was like just there. It was just like an article. So I feel like at this point all the information is controlled. But I mean, if honestly stuff like that gets released, who fucking knows at this point? Anyways, yep. Before everything all goes to shit, speak your truth. Be about the truth. Live happy and ignore this shit. Like, we gotta build the new world, bruh. It might have to be built out of ashes, to be honest. Oh, man. Alright. And if it is built out of ashes, very scorching ones, let's hope the other side aren't cockroaches. Much love and moonlight. See y'all later.